My aunt handed out DNA kits to the whole family at Christmas as a joke. I'm the only one who never opened mine, and the only one who already knew. That was last month. Aunt Diane wrapped each one in gold paper and made everybody promise to mail them off that same night. Results by Christmas morning, she announced, beaming. We opened them together. It'll be a hoot. My cousins spat in their tubes at the kitchen table. My mom did hers. I set mine on the counter and left it sealed. Come on, Danny. Diane zeroed in on me the way she always had. Don't be a stick in the mud. I'll pass, I said. You always pass. She smiled with all her teeth. What are you scared of? I wasn't scared of anything. My answer was already in a drawer at home, on a paper I'd read 100 times. For 26 years, Diane had made her little comments. Every birthday, every funeral, she'd tilt her head at me and say it to whoever was nearby. Funny how Danny doesn't have an ounce of his father in him. Where'd those brown eyes come from? Whole family's blue. My mom would go stiff. My dad would pretend not to hear. And Diane would sip her wine, satisfied. I figured out years ago what she wanted. She wanted my mom on the hook. She wanted a reason. So last spring, I ordered a kit myself, quietly. I needed to know before she got there first. 3 weeks later, the results came in. My father, the man who raised me, wasn't a match. Zero. But that app doesn't just tell you who you're not, it builds you a family out of everyone else who ever spat in a tube. And my cousins had done theirs years back, some ancestry craze. So when my results loaded, they were already sitting there, waiting for me. Under close relatives, listed as my half-siblings. Half-siblings share one parent. My mom had never so much as looked at a stranger, so there was exactly one man who could sit at the center of it. Diane's husband, Rob. I read that page until the ink nearly wore off, and then I put it in a drawer and waited. Then came Christmas morning. We were crammed into Diane's living room when her phone chimed. She held it up like a trophy. They're in. Gather round. The app links you to your relatives automatically. She scrolled, narrating. Cousins, all matched. Here's your grandmother, God rest her. Here's. She stopped. The room went quiet. She looked up, and her eyes found my mother, and something ugly and gleeful crossed her face. Well, she said softly, isn't this interesting? Diane, my mom started. No, let's share. We're family. She turned the screen toward the room. It says here Danny's dad matches the whole clan. But Danny, the app says his father is not a parent match to him. She let it hang. Karen, is there something you'd like to tell your husband? My dad's face went white. My mom couldn't speak. I stood up. Aunt Diane, I said, you didn't finish reading. Excuse me? You said the app links you automatically. I pulled the folded paper from my back pocket. I've been in that database since spring. Same company. Which means the second everyone else's results dropped this morning, they linked straight to mine. Go on. Scroll to my parent matches. Her thumb hovered over the screen. She didn't move. You won't? It found my mother, exactly where she should be. And it found my father. 100% parent match. His name's in your app too because you made him spit in a tube last month like everybody else. Danny, my mom whispered. His name is Robert. The whole room turned. Uncle Rob was by the window with his coffee, and the mug just stopped halfway to his mouth. Diane's phone slid out of her hand onto the couch. That's a glitch, she said. The app makes mistakes. It's Rob, tell them. But Rob wasn't looking at her. He was looking at me, his mouth moving without any sound coming out, and I watched 26 years of her little comments land on the one person she'd never once thought to suspect. You spent my whole life trying to prove my mom cheated, I said. You never stopped to wonder why you already knew where to look. Diane's hand went over her mouth. That's why I never opened my kit, I said. I didn't need to. I already knew whose it would match. I just wanted you to hand it to me yourself.